Welcome to Crypto Revolution, where we attempt to cover everything crypto almost daily. Sorry for getting this out so late. This is going to be great. In Australia, you're awake. UK, EU, you're awake. United States about to wake up. I got a gem pick banger that technically is a moonbag pick. So I have a team that has made, you have to have made $100,000 or more. And I've got people that have made millions on the team, right? And this is a moonbag pick. That means it's a long-term pick, but we're going to see an immediate pump on this thing as soon as I launch a video, right? And then there's a ton of news on it. It hasn't been through a good bull cycle. It's going to have a bunch of upsides, so stay tuned for that. This is the Bitcoin weekly chart. Okay, so Bitcoin, like we said, we broke out the measured move right here. It's technically at about 47,000, right? For a minute there, it looked like Bitcoin was pulling back. I opened up some trades and Bitcoin was pulling back. And you still see you're at 41,676, right? You go to, and I called this and I told you, and potentially, will we get, I wonder if we get a flag out of this. Let me look at the market structure. Let me go to a smaller time frame just to get better details on it. And that's all you do is when you want more details on it. Now, the thing I don't like is this is a bull trap, right? But you got a triangle, could break higher. But this bull trap, I mean, you ran the highs. And so what does that mean? That means everybody went long right here, right here. Everybody went long above 42,000, which is psychological support. So we need to get this out before Bitcoin does something crazy. We need Bitcoin moves sideways for an extended period of time. We're going to get a top 125 altcoin market cycle where altcoins will just freaking melt faces off. And that's what we're looking for. Now, I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. We've been killing it. The big time, we nailed it for 392%. Luna, 121%. 71% on the stock. We actually had a stock pick. We're open to some stock picks, and I'm just telling you, it's crazy how well we're doing. But Super nailed it for 204%. Render up 157%. Leverage Group, if you want fast profits, quick returns, Leverage Group is where short-term traders, if you don't have very good patience, you want to make quick money in a short period of time, Leverage Group. So pick spot or leverage. All you have to do is you can go to the website, cryptorev.net. Spot 100, you get $100 off 6 months. Spot 200, you get $200 off 13 months. People have been paying for the year in like a week or two. Like, it's ridiculous. You can use Leverage 100 for $100 off 6 months leverage, and Leverage 200 for $200 off of the 13-month leverage. A lot of people are joining both, right? Because it pays for itself in no time. If you have any questions, you can always email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com, and we'll answer any questions you've got. We're freaking killing it. Look at this. TRAVA, 392%. Auction 60%, SPA 94%, 96% on Shill. Like, we are killing it. Going back to regular pricing, and right now there's still a sale. Bitcoin dominance. Let me cover this real quick. But again, the goal is to help you guys make life-changing money. We are running these discounts as a thank you for your support over the years. And it pays for itself. It's the best investment you could ever make. Okay, this is Bitcoin dominance. So if Bitcoin dominance gets rejected at this resistance, which here it was rejected, but I mean, this is forming this like rounded bottom, like potentially working higher. Like if it breaks this resistance, you could see considerable upside, and Bitcoin would make a move. You do not want to see a Bitcoin pullback and Bitcoin dominance pump, then altcoins take a hit. You want to see a mini altcoin top 125 coin season. You want to see this start to retrace and come back down here, and maybe you get some kind of ascending triangle and it breaks out later. But when Bitcoin takes off, Bitcoin's going to steal the show. But listen, give us some altcoin trading like you did here. We made a killing. Now, we're still finding the anomalies. We're still finding the coins that are moving. No problem. But this just gets everything up only when the mega altcoin season comes. That's going to happen the last 6 months of 2025. Okay. And it's going to be the easiest money you've ever made. I say never go all in crypto. I would definitely do it on multiple exchanges. But like that last 6 months, altcoins go berserk. And it's just like up on, it looks like Bitcoin right now, where Bitcoin just kept running high. And let's look at the 1 hour or 4 hour chart. Bitcoin just goes straight up. And I told you about these parabolic gains. I told you, I called this. Go to YouTube. And I called this exact idea. Look, explosive move. Bitcoin parabolic rally. You will make millions over the course of this bull market. This will change your life forever. Called it. And it happened. Banging. Now, Bitcoin dominance, you want to see this retrace. Get some altcoin movement. Easy altcoin movement. Easy to trade altcoins. Bitcoin can still drag the altcoins higher, but Bitcoin steals the show. All right. You got approvals for the possible approvals for spot Bitcoin ETFs coming up soon. Now, Bitcoin Cash, we talked about this yesterday. We talked about this as a timer. It hasn't broken out yet. It got rejected. But when it does break out, if it breaks out higher, you're going here first, right? You're going to $300 and then 386 and then 470. Right? This is all based on rounded bottom. This is a perfect cup and handle. I mean, and again, you could see $500, $600 Bitcoin Cash. When does that happen? It doesn't normally happen, but that's what altcoin season is all about. Now, Litecoin. Litecoin has this like cup and handle. We'll look at it on the 4 hour. And we've talked about this previously, but the most important thing is, like, we use these ideas to nail the money flow. We want to know where the money is going. We want to know when money is going into the top 125 altcoins. Right now, we're about to nail the gem pick banger, and it's a small cap. And it has a ton of news, and it hasn't taken off yet. It's on MEXC. We'll get there. Doge. Doge had a nice move to the upside, but it gave it all back. Now it needs a bullish retest at this level, right? You see this, you understand this? Look, see how it runs up to this level and gets rejected, right? And you see back here, you have a little bit of a bounce. There's even some better support down here, and your resistance is going to be overhead. But I mean, you want to see when this thing fully takes off, I mean, you're running up the distance of this pattern, and then you're looking at meme coins, because when Doge runs, a lot of the meme coins are going to run with it. All you do is move this over here for the breakout, and you're running up to 12-cent Doge, and that's just the beginning. Doge has tremendous upside potential. We know that. Doge is the altcoin season indicator, one of many. Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, when I say altcoin season, I mean top 125 altcoins. You know, Ethereum has seen some upside. Bitcoin has been amazing. Everything's playing out like we planned on and we talked about. Now, there's an idea, BYDFi. Listen to me. If you're on Bolsa DX, I want you to move your funds to BYDFi. Okay? Bolsa DX is forming a new exchange. I talked to the owner on the phone, and he said things would move over, but everybody's getting an error that says you got to move all your money. So I've got a young lady coming over today because I've got way too many coins, and she's going to go through and she's going to sell them all, and I'm going to move them. Okay. And so BYDFi, you want to use the VIP link in the description, and they're going to give you crazy amount of bonuses. Right now, you get $200 just to put your money on the exchange. I listed on Twitter. If you go over and retweet my tweet, I'm doing a $250 giveaway. So again, a bunch of giveaways based on BYDFi. MEXC works great, but as a backup, anybody in the world can use BYDFi. I put a ton of money on this exchange just to vet it, just to make sure, hey, let me be the guinea pig. And so if you're on Bolsa DX, I want you to move your money to BYDFi. It's going to be a good spot trading exchange. They got 400 altcoins to trade for right now. And then we'll see what happens when Bolsa DX is going to come out with a new exchange. But my thought is, if they're going to come out with a new exchange, what kind of volume is it going to have? Is it going to be a leverage exchange? Are they going to have spot? Like, what are they going to do? You know, so that uncertainty, I don't like it. And so I've had multiple 4 a.m. phone calls with the gentleman who owns this exchange, and really cool guy. World Series of Poker he plays. He said, you know, you want small caps? Do you want, you know, this done? You want this done? I asked him to make an exception and let larger moves happen. There's some limitations as far as the amount of money you can move, but he is working right now with the team to allow bigger deposits and withdrawals. And so we're working on that just for us. And that's why you have to use the VIP link in the description. Another idea is the gem pick banger. This thing, it's $6 million market cap. It's way undervalued. You could see a pump to 20 cents on this. Okay, you got Australia. Australia is awake. Shout out to Australia. Shout out to the European Union. Shout out the United States about starting to wake up. Okay, and now they have tons of news. This is a moonbag pick in our group, where means you want to hold it through the entire bull market. You got to have patience, a year or more. And this, they have a lot of things going on, and I'm going to show you why. All right, number one, they've got Saki. You can ask Saki anything. You can communicate with blockchain like never before. AI. Join the waitlist now. This is coming. This is their website. And you go down, most reliable blockchain data infrastructure and APIs, and they're working with everybody. I'm going to go over that more in just a second, but you got a product suite that supports 360% view of blockchain data, DeFi APIs, NFT metaverse APIs, notification services, right? You've got Web3 infrastructure. You can even try it out on here, but they're offering everything. They want you to build using Unmarshal. If you want to build yourself, you can do it. If you want them to build it, they'll do it for you. This is Unmarshal, but the ticker is Marsh. They do blockchain data, wallets, exchanges, NFT marketplaces, launch pads, metaverse, DeFi protocols, play to earn gaming, and they're working with big names: Solana, BNB, Binance, Ethereum. We're working with a lot of big names, right? And that's important. They haven't really had a proper bull run. The team is fully doxxed. This is not, hey, we don't know who the team is. Like, that's shady. But yeah, you know exactly who the team is. They built a demand, and they've been receiving more than 500,000 tokens every quarter. And they were going to burn these Marsh tokens regularly. They're going to burn them, right? So they just burned 250,000 Marsh tokens. Well, what happens when you remove the tokens? When you burn them, half the houses disappeared. What happens to the prices in houses? Right? It skyrockets. Now, there's 16 blockchains supported, 40 partnerships made, 500 million requests served, and they're flaunting an array of accomplishment. They're supporting chains Binance, Solana, CELO, Polygon, Zilliqa, XTC, Algorand, Tomo Chain. I mean, they have a ton of support. They've had 500 million requests served, right? They're doing things. They just haven't had a proper bull market. Now, all right, now on Marshall's tech integration includes smart notifications, private nodes, event logs, address tracking, and much more. Various endpoints such as RPCs, WebSockets, webhooks, right? So a lot of technical data for, they're working with everybody for a reason, because there is a need. This has long-term upside. If you want to hold a coin through the bull market, this is one of them, because it's $6 million, easy 10x, 20x, 30x coin, right? Marsh, it's on KuCoin and MEXC. Now, let me pull these over real quick. I was putting this together. These are the supported chain: Polygon, Cardano, Ethereum, CELO, Solana, Phantom, Binance Smart Chain, Algorand, Zilliqa, Velis. We've got, and we're going to get to the technical side of this in just a second, Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Phantom, Fuse, XTC, Moonbeam, Zilliqa. The strongest support team I've ever seen. So this thing has a lot of long-term upside as the need develops, and it's coming. Now, let's talk about the TA on this. So look what happened back here. When the 200 simple moving average was crossed, it crossed here and it faked out and it fell down, crossed here, finally rolled. This is a 4-hour chart. I go to the daily and it'd be different. But you had a double bottom, break above the 200, and then it ran up to 27 cents. I mean, it's possible this thing could pump that fast. This hasn't had a proper bull market yet. But just understand, you're building a big, huge double bottom, right? And so now, rounded bottoms pay the bills. Well, guess what? Through this, just to keep an eye on it, and it broke out of the cup and handle, and it hit this resistance level. As soon as it breaks out of this triangle, this is a ascending triangle, right? Number one, you take the depth of the pattern, and that puts it at about 21 cents is pre-programmed. I mean, can you see it run to 25 cents? Yes. This thing is going to move well. Marsh, USDT, ready to bang. If you guys like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.